Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Mwalimu R Gigi, your favorite teacher in the 254. So today we want to reduce level reducing level. So we want to use the rise and fall method. So we want to use the rise and fall method. We said that you subtract each value with the previous values. So in our case, we subtract 3.10 minus 2.56 as we go forth. So subtract 3.10 minus 3.10 minus 2.56. So it's 0.54. But it is a positive. So it is a 0. It is a rise of 0.54. So next we go to 2.56 minus 1.07. So it is 1.49. So it is a rise of 1.49. So a 1.07 minus 3.96. So it is negative 2.89. So it is a rise of, it is a fall of 2.89. So we go to next. The next point is 1.92 minus 0.67. It is 1.25, it is a rise of 1.25. So we go to next 1.20 minus 4.224. Negative 3.04, which is a fall of 3.04. Then we go to 4.24 minus 1.8. 4.24 minus 1.87. So it is 2.37. So it is a rise of 2.37. So next we go to 0.02 minus 3.03. It is minus 3.01. So it is a fall of 3.01. So 3.03 minus 1.41. It is a rise of 1.62. As you notice that when we do this, when we subtract from the previous, we don't use the foresight. When we reach at the change point, we jump the foresight and we use the backside. So in general, we can say that to get a rise or a fall, you subtract the backside minus the intermediate side or the foresight. Or intermediate side minus the foresight. So this is the formula of finding a rise or a fall. So if it is a positive, it is a rise. If it is negative, it is a fall. If it is positive, it is a rise, and if it is negative, it is a fall. So we subtract the next value from the previous value. So backside minus intermediate side or foresight. Then when at the change point, we use the backside minus the foresight. If we have an intermediate side, it's intermediate side minus the foresight. So after we do that, we have to get the summation of rise. So 0.54 plus 1.49 plus 1.25 plus 2.37 plus 1.62. So it is 7.27. So it is 7.27. 7.27. We've not gotten the summation of backside, so we can do that. Summation of backside is 3.10 plus 1.92 plus 1.20 plus 0.02. So it is 6.24. 6.24. Then summation of four side, 3.96 plus 0.67 plus 1.87 plus 1.41. So it is 7.91. So summation of fall, 2.89 plus 3.04 plus 3.01. It is 8.94. So we want to get the reduced level. Can we remarks? Can we remarks, please? Sir, I want to remark. So the BM is at 100. So at point the BM is 100. So at point A we have the BM as 100. So the reduced level is 100. So the reduced level at point A is 100. Then we see this is at point B. At C, we have a foresight and a backside. So this is the change, point 1. Then we have another change point. Change point 2. Then we have at C, at D. Then we have another change point 3. Then we have at E. And the last point is at F. The last point is at F. So at A, we have the reduced level as 100. So we can go to B. So we can say that So we can say what? We can say that we can quote the formula. The formula is a reduced level at the bottom is equals to reduced level at the top plus a rise or minus the fall. So at point A we have 100, the reduced level is 100. At point B, we have the reduced level at the top as 100. Then we have a rise of 0.54. So it is 100 plus 0.54. So the reduced level at that point B is 100.5. So it is 100.54. At point C, we have the reduced level at the top as 100.54. Then we have at point C we have a rise of 1.40. 9. So plus 1.449. So it is 102.03. So it is 102.03. At change point 1, we have the reduced level at the top as 102.03, and we have a fall of 2.89. So from the formula, when it is a fall, it is minus. So minus 2.89. So minus 2.89, it is 99.14. So at change point 2, we have the reduced level at the top as 99.14, and we have a rise of 1.25. So plus 1.25, which is 100.39. So the reduced level at change point 2 is 100.39. At D, we have the reduced level at the top as 100.39. Then we have a fall of 3.04. So it is minus 3.04. So minus 3.04. It is 97.35. At change point 3, 97.35. At change point 3, we have the reduced level at the top as that 97.35, and we have a rise of 2.37. So plus 2.37. So it will be 99.72. So 99.72. So at E, we have the reduced level at the top as 99.72, and we have a fall of 3.01. So minus 3.01, which is 96.71. So it is 96.71. So lastly, we have at F. At F, we have the reduced level at the top. Then the reduced level at the top, and we have a rise of 1.62. So plus 1.62, which is 98.33. So we want to check 98.33. So we want to check. We want to perform the arithmetic check. So the arithmetic check for rise and fall method, it is the sum of backside minus the sum of foresight should be equal to the sum of rise minus the sum of fall, which should be equal to the last reduced level minus the first reduced level. So in our case, we have 6.24 minus 7.91. Then we have 7.27 minus 8.94. Then we have the last reduced reading as 98.33 minus 100. I don't know if it will give us the same answers. So it is 6.24 minus 7.91. It is negative 1.67, and 7.27 minus 8.94, which is negative 1.67, and lastly we have 98.33 minus 100, which is giving us negative 1.67. So you are reducing level correctly using the rise and fall method. So can we use this data and use the height of collimation method to reduce the levels, and then we perform the arithmetic checks. So for rise and fall method, the arithmetic check is the sum of backside minus the sum of foresight is equals to the sum of rise minus the sum of fall, which is equals to the last reduced reading minus the first reduced reading. So we want to do this using the height of collimation method. So we want to use